Mr. Gary Young and Mr. Ben Wallace. Are you guys excited about this? Feels like this should be like a dirt contest with you two.
We ride it. We ride it.
How many times have you ridden this park?
Come here for like fans does these demos like with kids and stuff. So I think I've done 4 of those.
4 of them. So you've only been here 4 times?
Probably 10 altogether.
10 times. Okay. How many times have you ridden this park?
It's my first day.
This is his first day here. So you think he's got a little advantage on you?
Yeah, but ramp's a ramp at the end of the day, so.
And you have a way better accent than him.
Oh, yeah, that's going to help.
It will help. The ladies are here. I won't tell your girlfriend. All right, I have a hand behind my back between 1 and 5. Wallace, what's the number? Mr. Young, what's the number? The number was 2. You get to call heads or tails. Heads or tails, Mr. Wallace? It is tails. Ben Wallace has the floor. Riding for Stay Strong Apparel Market and, of course, Monster Energy. What are we going to get out of Mr. Ben Wallace today?
It's going to be a downside whip.
Check it out.
Grab,
now I ain't trying to be the greatest. I used to hate hip hop.
Downside, all right, downside tail whip to seat grab to bomb drop. Fakey bomb drop, all right. The Englishman is on the course. Downside whip. Count that one, downside whip. The seat grab to fakey bomb drop. First trick out of the way. Now the course is on Mr. Gary Young. Gary riding for Arm Energy, Sunday bicycles, and of course Vans shoes. Here we go. Gary giving it his all. Hands together for Gary Young right there. You gotta love Gary. So Mr. Young takes a B, but now Mr. Young gets the trick. What are we gonna get out of Young G?
Nosebleed like that little like down ledge.
Got it. Nose wheelie hanger on the down ledge. All right, here we go. The Vans rider, Gary Young. Nose hanger off that ledge. Ben Wallace. Riding for Mongoose Bicycles. Here we go. Wallace. Just tag that back wheel. Wallace takes a letter. Tied up B to B. And now Ben Wallace has the trick. A double cheeseburger. The champ. Double cheeseburger for Dennis Anderson. All right, I don't know what we're about to see. He just said this is called a double cheeseburger. Oh, pressure point. Was that 2 or 1? Oh, so that one doesn't count. He wanted a double cheeseburger. He only got a single. So now it goes to you, Mr. Young.
Should have like tricks lined up for this, right?
You should, yes.
All right. Downside fast plant table.
All right, downside fast plant tabletop. Downside fast plant table. Here we go. Hit him with it. Young Jeezy. All right, downside fast plant table. Score is B to B. Wallace, no problem with the downside fast plant table. And now he is in control of the next maneuver.
It's gonna be lucky still pedal up to tire tap.
Lucky stall to pedal up to tire tap. Basically, he's gonna use pedal pressure to propel himself up into a tire tap. Like that. Lucky stall to tire tap. All right. Luck stall, hop up, tire tap. Count that one. Check it off the list. All right, Mr. Young.
A pedal south out of this guy.
Pedal south out of the Haro up ledge. Pedal south out of the roller on the. A one-footed ET. I've never heard of this in my life. Corey Bowen, have you ever heard of a one-footed ET? Whoa, I see what he was going for. All right, didn't get what he wanted, so now the man from Basingstoke, England.
Hop whip over that rail into that bank.
Okay. All right, hop whip over the rail into the bank. This is a relatively small bunny hop, but when you're kicking your frame around, it's kind of big. So close to that one. Give it up for Mr. Ben Wallace. Now it's to you, sir.
Feeble easy 3 on the.
Feeble easy 3 on the Haro up ledge. Once again, feeble is your front tire and back peg. No problem for Gary Young. Phoebes easy 3. Got the 180, needed that other 80, another letter for Mr. Wallace. B-I to B. Now it goes to you. Just go for the whip into the bank. All right, whip over the rail into the bank. Yeah, there you go, Wallace. Hop whip over that rail into the bank. All right, Gary Young currently leading by 1 letter with a B. So close to that one. We're all tied up now. B-I to B-I. Now Mr. Gary Young gets to choose the next trick.
Over Smith grind on down rail.
Over Smith grind on the down rail. Once again, a Smith grind is your front peg and your back tire. Over means he's going to be jumping over the rail. It's a lot different than just jumping onto it, because you're obviously going over and your momentum wants to throw you over the side of the rail. Here we go. No problem for Gary Young. Over Smith grind. Then Wallace. Eyeing up the over Smith. Here we go with Wallace. Oh, a peg just dropped into a double, so he will take a letter. B-I-K to B-I. All right, Ben Wallace. 1 letter away. Time to pull out some big guns. knack-knack foot plant on the sub-wall. A knack-knack is when the rider steps his foot around the bike. Doing this in a wall is wild. There you go. No sweat for Mr. Ben Wallace. All right, Gary Young, knack-knack wall plant. This is the complexities of BMX right here. They're trying to figure out the switch side. But he rides goofy. All right, here we go. Well, I think he was confused. I think Gary was confused about it. All right, so Gary Young will take a letter. Judges are calling that one. So B-I-K to B-I-K. Gary did not get it. All right, we are all tied up right now. B-I-K to B-I-K. And now Gary Young has control of the block.
Smith up, nose into that guy.
Smith. Okay. Okay, he's going Smith up this. Again, Smith grind up to nose wheelie across. And he's leaving it open because he says he might come out this way, he might go out that way. So as long as you call it, and as long as the other rider knows what his options are, you're good. Here we go, Gary Young, Smith to nose. There you go. Two tricks in one. Smith grind up to nose wheelie across. Ben Wallace needs this one. We are tied at B-I-K. Here we go. So close right there. You get another go at it, brother. He needs this. Let's make some noise for the Englishman, Ben Wallace. Count it! Wallace, Smith up to nose off. That's what's up. Staying alive. B-I-K to B-I-K. What are we going to get out of Ben Wallace?
I'm lost now. Whip to fakie on the wedge.
Whip to fakie on the wedge. Keeping it relatively fair. All right, Ben Wallace going for the tail whip to fakie, or as we like to call backwards. There's a backwards, pulled it! Fakie to backwards. All right, tail whip, and then you need to roll backwards a little bit after the tail whip. Oh, you got another shot at this, Gary. This is how quickly the tides can turn. Gary was in control less than 2 minutes ago. Now he is on the chopping block. Let's get loud for Gary Young. And Gary Young will have to step out. A round of applause for Gary Young and your advancing rider, Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace taking him out with a tail whip.
What'll do?
All right, let's see. You're going to have either Morgan Long. Nope, you got Iz Polito next, and he did not want to go up against you. What are you going to bring? What are you going to bring to the table against Iz?
He's a different rider than me, so we have to see what's going on.
He's got all these Street Rider kids here. They're his fans. Do they make you nervous? All these kids with 4 pegs on their bike and no brakes.
Well, you're going to be different. They'll put your brakes on these days.
That's right, and you have the best accent here. That's right. Did you say hi to your girlfriend yet? Did you say hi to your girlfriend yet? Hi, Scarlett. Scarlett's back home in England, so hi. Oh, she's here? Oh, hey, Scarlett, I thought you were in England. I was saying, this is over there. Hey, girl, I'll come give you a hug in a second. I thought you were in England, girl. What's up? We'll see you in the next round. All right.